Hi friends, welcome back to the farm. It is early Thursday morning. I am walking out back to pick some heirloom tomatoes and some cherry tomatoes. You can hear all the animals waking up here, and the sun is waking up too. It's pretty bright. Hope you can see me. So I am next to the corn maze. I'm headed out back. I'm walking because I don't have a vehicle here, and to walk over there and get the work truck, and by the time I get back I feel like I could pick the tomatoes or at least talk to our friends. So we put up a video yesterday, but we didn't put it up because I couldn't put it up. I don't know what happened. So you may get 2 videos today, and I apologize for that. We have just been so busy here at the farm. I also apologize. I honestly just rolled right out of bed and have to go pick. So normally I try not to do a lot of work before the market because loading the truck in itself is like quite the workout, and I'll do that later while Anita does stuff. Then she comes and helps me. So she's working on her side of the farm, like kind of behind her house, and I do the stuff here. And then she will run over here and cut our flowers because we take them to this market. We only take certain things to certain markets. If it's not going to sell, it would be such a waste, you know, to cut these beautiful flowers and take them. So there's a shot of the flowers with the sunlight. So I'm going to get out there, pick some heirlooms, some cherries. Didn't get to do anything after my appointment yesterday because it poured, and no problem working in the pouring rain, but sinking in the mud is tough. So I'm going to get to work, friends. Well, friends, here's a basket of heirloom tomatoes. In case you don't know, heirloom tomatoes are an older variety of tomatoes. Not all farmers grow them. This is an Orange Jubilee. We have different sizes. We also have Cherokee Purple in here. Actually, the other heirlooms are on the other side. We grow different varieties. As people try them at the market, they really love them. I had people asking before we were even picking tomatoes at all. They're like, please, oh my gosh, when you have them, I will buy all the Orange Jubilee that you have. Sometimes they look a little strange. It's just the old style tomato. Always good to try something new. And like I said, once they try them, they are like, oh my gosh, your heirlooms are here. So beyond excited. The bad thing is they crack easy. And with the amount of rain that we've had and the pouring down of rain, unfortunately, we lose a heck of a lot. We do take them with small cracks, and people that know the tomatoes are fine with that. They buy them, they're fine with that. And the crack is something Jersey's known for. So if you see a crack on a tomato, eat it. It's fine. The tomato's fine. I'm going to go pick cherry tomatoes now. A little time consuming, but see what I can get. I don't think we've shown you yet. This is a blossom from, can you guess it? Eggplant. So this is our long line of eggplant, both rows. And we have another field, and we have another area coming up with eggplant too. So I'd like to show you, you know, what the blossoms look like, because I know some of you have never seen that. So when you have this many tomatoes that you're picking, what we did was we have a seat, because honestly, it's the only job besides driving the van that I do that I sit down. I gotta tell you, it's very therapeutic. Just sit here, bang, 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 you're by yourself. Listen to the noises out here in the morning. It's birds. On the other end, it's frogs. I don't know what I enjoy more. The frogs can get like little crazy. Also, I have no pockets, so I'm just carrying my cell phone so I can keep an eye on the time. It's 6:49 and I'm running out of time, so I better get here, because not only do we have like our farming, you know, picking and getting ready for the market, we have to feed the animals. So I did the chickens, the ducks. I still have to give them new water, and somehow allow for time for that, and take a shower too before I go to the market, because I'm already a dirty mess. A lot on here. I don't know how many I'm going to get, but I'm going to try to get as many as I can, because these sell so fast. Those of you that eat cherry tomatoes, you know how fast you can eat them. Of course, it's better when I work 2 hands, but I want to show you what the rain does. Split, split, split. We lost them tomatoes. And again, you can only pick as much as you can sell. So for what we do, we don't ship anything off to Philly You know, some people send stuff, like we do our Philly markets. Some people just send stuff like in large quantities to a distributor and they get money for that. And the thing with that is you never know how much money you're going to get. You could sell a box of tomatoes for 30 bucks one day and $3 the next day, or not sell them at all and take a loss. So we've never done that. We know of farmers that have, and what we do is gamble enough, so we don't want to get into that. All right, I want to put this down and pick with 2 hands. Cherry tomatoes are beautiful, always look great in a picture. So do peppers. If you have all green peppers, throw a red pepper in there. They always look great too. Just want to tell you, the other night, it was Tuesday night, Colleen has behavioral therapy in home Tuesdays and Thursdays, and her therapist is so awesome that she came out here. So it was myself, Colleen, and her therapist picked tomatoes, and it's very, like, we laugh, we're like, this is therapeutic, not for, like, you know, what Colleen needs, but in a way it is, because we could just sit there and talk about her day, and so it was pretty cool. We just sat down, and like I said, this is the only thing that we pick that we sit down, so in a way it's like relaxing. You sit there and you pick tomatoes. So I got to get rolling here. I got to pick Serrano hot peppers. We really don't have a lot of hots that are ready yet, so I'm picking Serranos, and I'm going to cut that kale, and I may grab some more heirloom tomatoes. Honest, it's like an addiction, because like they're all so beautiful, and I just keep going and going. Friday night I was going out with friends, and I was late because I was like, I'm sorry, I couldn't stop picking my heirloom tomatoes. Of course they laugh at me, but it's fun stuff. So let me go see what we have, and then I'll get that kale done and get loaded in the truck. So how awesome is this big tomato? So I have some more Brandywines, and then have, you know, that guy's not really ripe, but if you leave it out there with this weather, we're going to lose it. So these are called Sicilian, and that one's split, but you know what? I'm taking it anyway, because our friends that shop at Jefferson are going to love them. So this is just one of our heirloom baskets for today. I'm gonna walk and talk and sideways and banging caps. I'm sorry. That's just one of our heirloom tomatoes. We have a whole nother 2 boxes ready to go, and we kind of have to divide up the field, because Anita will sell heirlooms tomorrow. In Roxborough, Saturday, they will buy whatever we take, and you want to kind of disperse them to all the markets that would enjoy them. So that's why we pick like we do. And obviously we picked a hell of a lot more rounds than that. So I'll jump over the eggplant and grab our kale. My phone, I have no pockets. My phone is falling through my pants. Yeah, and that's our crazy life. So friends, I want to know, what do you got growing in your garden? Put in the comments below, and let me know how your garden's doing. If you're getting hit with this much rain, I hope all is well. Good morning, goats. Good morning, Jackie. Oh no, these girls are wanting some Tuscan kale. Last week we cleaned up the field, and I threw them some kale, the curly kale, the Tuscan kale, and now they want some. Oh man, I'm walking up to the stand. Porta potty guy's pulling in, and I'm gonna get moving, because I like the guy, he's a talker. Crap. But I gotta get the truck loaded. I'm gonna make it, friends. I'm gonna make it. He's circling around the side of my yard, and I'm going to the barn. So I will just give him a wave and get loaded in the truck. Hi, porta potty guy. He could not even see me. Never avoid a friend, but when you got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. Trust me, he'll come up and talk. All right, I made it. Why the truck wasn't parked here? So normally we do that, because sometimes I would come out really early and load it. This is what the truck looks like before we load it. Not much space, because we have to take all of our tables. We take tents, which it's going to be sunny. I may throw a third tent in there, and then we have to load everything that we're going to sell for the market. So it's like I said, it's quite the workout, and we do sell a lot at this market. It's no longer one of our busiest markets, which is sad, because I don't know what happened. We used to do a grand opening, we used to do a ribbon cutting ceremony at the start of every market, and they no longer do that. But some of the Jefferson folks are still there to support us, and you know, we keep going, and hopefully it'll build back up to where it was, because I miss seeing all the people and being super busy. When you're at a market, you need to be super busy the whole time. And that noise is the mud on my shoes on the bottom of the barn. Alright friends, I'm going to load this truck for as much as I can before I got to take Kyle to school. And maybe you're wondering, yes, I do have a 14-year-old special needs daughter that cannot be alone. My mother lives with me. In the morning, she can hang out with mom and hopefully have a good day. And why can she do that now? Because she learned a lot through behavioral therapy. So if you have a special needs child and you are questioning, what should I do? Behavioral therapy, way to go. It has completely changed our lives. If you're in this area, put a comment. I can tell you who comes to our house and what they do in the company. And if not, there is someone in your area, and if you have that proper diagnosis, your insurance may cover the services, and we pay a copay, and that adds up. But I would go in debt for my child, and who wouldn't? So you know, we do all we can, and then she comes out and helps me load the truck too right before we leave for school. So let me get back to work, and I'll see you probably before we leave for Jefferson, but we're taking you to Jefferson. So friends, look what Anita picked. Like I said, she was picking stuff by her side of the farm. So she has this, and did we tell our friends about what this is? I think we did in one of our videos.
I don't remember, but this is callaloo. It's actually named is amaranth. Red amaranth, and it's used in a lot of Jamaican cooking. I'd never heard of it, and a customer asked Nancy if we could grow it. So I looked it up and I figured it out, and we grew it. As you can see, we haven't figured out how to keep bugs off of it because it's got holes in it, but you know what? We'll call it like all organic.
Yeah, and we don't spray.
We don't spray a whole lot, and we don't know a lot about this, so we didn't want to spray it too much. Well, at all. I don't think we've ever. Have you ever sprayed this?
No. And the thing is, like, friends, if you're wanting to eat organic food and you don't want it sprayed at all, then you can't cry when you see this, because that's what happens. Like, I was out there picking the kale, the Tuscan kale, and there were bugs on it. Yeah. Anita picked the curly kale, so we have everything picked for the market.
This actually has the most beautiful flower on it. I'm trying to find one. It has this little flower that comes out, and it's so pretty. There's some in here that I picked because I'm going to go cut flowers now and do bouquets. And there's some in here that I picked of these flowers that are real big just to put in our bouquets today.
Because they are pretty.
Because they are really pretty. So I'm going to go and, well, first I have to sort peaches, and then I'm going to go and do that.
All right, I'll see you when we get back. Yes, today should be the day for her stroller. Yeah! All right, you need to go in and get dressed for school, right?
Right.
I left some tomatoes out there under the wagon.
Oh, yeah. Do you need them for the market today?
Yep. They're on the wagon or off the wagon. No, they're definitely off. So here we are at the market. We loaded up the truck, and now it is loaded up with empty boxes because we are almost done here. Oh, it's a pretty good day out here. I have no fives. But we have a bunny at the market over there. Hippity, hippity, hop. So, what do you think of today's market?
I think it's a really weird day.
Busy?
Sure.
Ooh, a tomato question. Who's handling the tomato question? What do you think of today?
It was crazy. Busy. Lots of fun questions from lots of nice customers.
Fun? Is it really fun questions, Jen?
Yeah, no, they were
okay.
I mean, they were interesting.
Yeah.
Interestingly fun. We sold out of peaches.
Brown
like 3
peaches.
different kinds.
Ooh, we could grab that box of donuts, the yellow donuts. From the Bob's, we have some. Yes.
We have lots of blackberries, though.
We do.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have a mad rush on blackberries.
I hope. They're nice and fresh and delicious.
Blackberries. Oh, ice cream guy. Look, samples. We're trying the ice cream. What did he give us? What was that?
Well, he's still naming it, but it started out as being almond and oats. Then he changed it to toasted almond. It has oats and almonds, and I think he said caramel.
It's good.
And it was a mixture, and you liked it.
The honey one is the best, I think.
The honey is delicious. Sea salt and honey.
That was good.
And the chocolate. They're my favorite.
Yeah.
The coffee was good. I like the coffee one.
I'm not a coffee fan, so I didn't care for it.
I am. I liked it. It's good. I like having him here.
What did your plant friend give you?
We asked him if he would ride his bike with his little ice cream thing.
Aww.
Pepper Cup.
He gave me these guys. I think they will look really pretty in my
Aw, they're so
apartment.
cute for college.
In my house. I know, I'm very excited about it.
It's a full pack. It's a full pack. Now when you go to college, you're like, I got a 4-pack. And they'll be
We'll
thinking
be
a
like-
6-pack.
People are like, this girl don't drink very often. I'll be like, I meant plants. My succulents.
How about, what was the tomato question?
She just wanted to know the difference between the heirlooms and the regulars and why we had soft and spotted tomatoes for $3. But then I explained to her that they have little bruises or they're softer tomatoes that you would have to use either today or tomorrow. And she was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to cut them up tonight. I said, well, these are perfect for you.
Wow.
Interestingly fun question.
Yeah. And heirlooms, we saw a lot of heirlooms today.
Yeah.
So we had the tomatoes that were picked yesterday, the heirlooms, and the ones I grabbed this morning, that green basket, and we sold them all.
High five. Bam.
So we're home from the market in Philly. Anita, Kat, and Nancy worked the stand today, and we got a lot of stuff ready for fall. So that's what they did at home today while we were in Philly. So it was a good day. And I think Kyle's going to close out this video. All right, Kyle.
Hello. Programmet boller. Varför makulojituma?
Still no stroller. We're hoping for tomorrow, right?
Ja.
Right.
Varför?
Bye, friend.